So, um, how is your pain level right now?
It's probably hovering around a 5 pretty consistently.
Okay. And you understand it to be nerve pain?
Yeah, mostly.
So, if I just hold this, can you feel anything from this?
That felt like instant relief in my lower back, and it's tingly, and it kind of shot up to the base of my neck. Making everything tingly. But now it's calming it down a bit, I think. Kind of depends on where I move. It's sparkly. No, it's not sparkly. It's electric tingles, and they're not as intense. It's going more down my legs now instead of up my spine. It feels kind of warm. It feels rejuvenating, like energizing. And now it's pulsing, like the nerve at the base of my spine is pulsing. It did for a second. And it moved up a little bit. There's a segment in my back that's kind of pulsing about that big in the lower spine. I think the nerve sometimes gets stuck in my right hip. Got a little bit of a headache in the back, but that went away quick, came quick, went away quick, wasn't intense. Huh. And that's up in my upper spine. It's radiating throughout my body and like around my head and into my heart, and then the base of my spine pulsed. It's a lot of different energies and things. And it's a movement of energy. It's interesting how a lot of it's in my head, why my lower spine is cooling and calming. A little bit of nerve in the thighs, which they get stuck there sometimes. Oh, that's becoming more fluid and movable. I feel like I'm not scared to move it now so much. Thank you.
How does your back feel?
It feels a lot more limber and fluid, like I can move it without fear. It feels so much better.
Do you want to just assess the pain level and the movement for a minute?
It's maybe at a 1, and I don't feel like it's gonna spike up now because it was at a consistent 5 and it was spiking to a 10. I mean, briefly, depending on how I moved. I can still feel some residual nerve in there, but it's not like every little shift is gonna throw it out of whack, or I feel like I've had to be extremely careful with my movements so that it feels like they're lengthening and straightening. Like I said, the arch in my back isn't there, the curve in my lower back isn't there. But it's like it's taken a little bit of time for the nerves and the tendons and the ligaments to catch up with this new alignment, and it feels to me as though I have to be really careful with my movements, getting into bed, getting out of bed, getting something off the floor, just so I don't hurt myself. I've been taking a lot of time and stretching as much as possible with breath work. That feels a lot better. It's as I'm moving, it's releasing that last residual like tightness. Wow. What was that, all of 60 seconds? 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes you spent doing that?
Do you want to just like stand up for a second and see how you feel?
Sure.
Just, assess yourself.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. A lot of that, I can lift my leg and I don't feel that tight pinching. There's one spot, it's small, but
So can you feel this while you're standing now?
it started in my knees.
Can you feel that?
I had to stop to really feel it. Yes, I can. It's a vortex, a spinning inside, but it's almost like one's coming from the top and one's coming from the bottom. It feels like a breath of air. Trinity feels it in her right knee. Oh. Yeah, that's allowing more movement. That's loosening that. Oh, that's loosening that up. Things are moving. They're not feeling like they're glitching. Yeah. I've had an imbalance on the left and right side. I mean, physical difference for decades. For a decade. Wow. Yeah, that's allowing movement, fluidity. It's like a breeze, a refreshing breeze. And it's balancing. Oh.
And now?
It's like I'm coming back to center and things are lining up. Wow, that took a lot of the glitch out. It feels... What does it feel? It doesn't feel warm. It doesn't feel cool. It feels new. It feels... Glad you're here, Trinity.
That were wild. That were wild. Cough, Because she said, I feel it in my knees. And I'm like, well, in the top of my right and the bottom of my left. And then you were like, it's coming from different directions. I'm like, no way. So, Ducky, was you feeling it in the top of your right and the bottom of your left?
It felt like it just started in my knees, and then it's like it went both directions. Into my ankles first, and then I felt it like in my center, in my head, in my chest, and then in my head, and like coming down and meeting maybe in the belly button. Oh, wow. Thank you, Peter.
So how's your pain level?
I want to say it's barely there. It's barely there. And it's been spiking to a 10 for a few days. It's been rough.
Trinity, can you show us yourself? What are you feeling? What were you feeling?
Well, it was strange because I come in and you were swinging the necklace and I was like, oh, my knees are buzzing. But the buzz on my knee, the right side of my knee were coming from the top of my kneecap and the left knee was coming from the bottom of the kneecap. So when Ducky said it's coming from different directions, as if the energy current were flowing in a particular way around the body.
Yeah.
And then when you stop swinging, it's like the buzz went to the bottom of my spine. And it was weird that you were doing it for her, but I have bad knees. So the fact that I was feeling a buzz, it was wild. It was wild.
So how do your knees feel right now?
Well, I was sat down when it happened, but I've just stood up and they had a nice crack. But they're not like achy, and it's been cold round here lately. So my knees always get achy during cold.
Interesting. So you just showed up and got collaterally damaged, healed?
Yeah. Collateral healing.
Yeah.
Nice. I will go to Peter's page sometimes and just to see what I feel with the different gems, and I always get something.
Mitch. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, that experience the other day scared me a bit. Hence the absence, the presence it was a weird experience, I'm not gonna lie. It scared me a bit, the fact that I felt like something was coming out of my throat. I think it scared me because this is why I wanted to sit down and do a hypothesis first, so that I understood the process that was happening. And because it was like just a in the moment thing, and we started doing it, and it was like I was caught off guard a bit. So I had to analyse it from a different perspective than what I'm used to analysing my experiments from. So, but I'm back now, I'm feeling good. As you can tell, my voice is back.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can tell, I talk a lot more now my voice is back.
Can't you feel it even now, though?
In my knees?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And Dawn, what are you experiencing up there?
It's just melting away. I positioned my body in a different way. I listen to my body a lot of how to move it to like help it. Oh, it's melting. I'm getting so much fluidity in that tight knee. Oh, wow. I'm going to be walking all over the woods this spring. My favorite thing to do, walk in nature.
So, can you feel this?
Yeah, it's in both my hips where they get stuck and crunchy.
At the back of your hips?
It's at the front of it's taken up the whole hip joint area where the hips and the back and everything connects. That's where my big issue has been.
Miss Mina, it must be placebo. According to Punishment John, whose presence is punishment, it must be placebo.
Yeah, well, you go. You're in the wrong room then. Bye. I don't give a shit what you think. Think. Your feelings, your thoughts don't affect me. My body knows what it knows. Have you had pain since you were 8 years old? I have. Is it being alleviated? Yes. Thank you. Wow.
What's happening to you?
It's being restored. And it's going through me. It's inside. I'm tapping the area with my hands to like help that stuck energy, I guess, move out. Oh, wow. I can't normally lift my leg without a huge tightness in my hip and my sacral. And it's like rubber bands that have been held tight for years. And now they're getting their flexibility back. It's not a placebo. I'm glad you're not mocking, but it truly is not a placebo.
No, I'm mostly teasing her because I know that she's friends with Punish John and he's a total tool.
Well, I just want to point out that the placebo effect is proof, literally science proving, that humans have the ability to heal through energy. Mm-hmm. Because a person can be sick and heal through placebo means it took no actual physical medicine, only the energy of healing. So if science wants to call it placebo, that's just their explanation. And if people want to dig deep into the explanation of it, Google.
How do you like them apples?
Just know I've asked for this pain to go away for her, and I know it's helping.
So how is it now?
There's barely any tightness. There's barely any resistance in my movement. It was all... Oh, wow. I can bend. Holy buckets, it's, Oh, wow. You don't understand. When you can't roll over to get out of bed. When you can't stand up to walk. Without having so much pain. Holy shit. Well, thank you. I just want to be able to move and walk and take care of myself and my family and my home without it being such a struggle. Getting dressed shouldn't be so damn hard. Putting on shoes or socks shouldn't be so fucking hard. Wow. Ooh. Wow. I don't know what to say. Right back. The
back. Can you feel that?
Yeah, I can really feel that in the spine, like the whole spine. Feels like all the temperature is balancing. It's not, wow. It's like flowing all through. Like all the cells are swimming. Wow.
So, your
Look at
pain
it
level-
dancing. Dancing.
So, what is your pain level currently?
Pain?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any pain.
Okay, awesome.
I got a little spot, like a little tiny spot that I can feel that isn't painful. It's like a little bundle of nerves.
In what spot?
Lower in the back. That's weird.
So, the heel of the palm is the root. So I'm just going to spin here. Can you feel this at the base of your spine?
Yes, I can. It's a little intense. It's a little stabby. It's getting that major nerve. It's taking care of that little spot. And transfer.
Can you feel all that?
I can. It's activating the nerve that wants to go like the femoral artery, down the femoral artery, I think, down the leg. That's the one that always keeps getting stuck on me. And it's going down the right side, which is the leg that was shorter, wouldn't extend or flex as far.
And that, did you feel that?
Yeah, it actually it gave a little pop as it released.
And that too?
Yep. And
Can you describe these things that you're experiencing?
it's like the nerve is releasing. It activated it. So there was a sensation all down the nerve. I feel sensation in the nerve at the base of my spine. And I feel it like releasing. It's like the nerve is, I thought it was loose, but I think it was hiding. And I think you got that hidden spot. It would catch a lot in the back of my hip and thigh. And I could feel it down there. I could feel it down the back of my right leg and the back of my knee. It's loosening. It just shifted over to center. Because it always feels like it gets stuck over to the right. That was interesting. It's, well, it was almost like it was heavier on the left and lighter on the right. And my feet are tingly. The nerve spot in my back is a little warm. There's some warm sensation in my lower pelvis. Okay, the tingling is dissipating out of my feet. It's all feeling balanced now. It's coming back into balance and center. There's a little warmer, like warm fluid around the right hip, and it feels like it's like a warm cup of water holding the bones, the nerves. It's like things are coming back over from the right a little bit and centering. I have a section about like that big from the bottom of my back. I used to have a pretty significant curvature in my lower spine. It's not there anymore. It was 4 months ago. Oh, that is hard to describe. Other than like music and water, like bells. It's shifting so fast, the energies, the sensations. Wow, the movement though. Yeah, it feels like it's all lining up and centering. I could literally, and I've told people and shown people, I could put my thumbs on top of my hips and they would be like this, and now they're like this. Wow. Wow, it's a little warm at the base of my spine, but it's like there's elasticity to it all. And I'm kind of pulling on my muscles a little bit because they keep feeling like they want to elongate. Oh. Doesn't feel like anything's caught or glitching anywhere. That little bundle of nerves.
So I'm just going to push the right side back to the left. Can you feel this?
Oh yeah. Head to toe.
You describe it?
It feels like it's going from my left shoulder over the top of my head down my right side. It's a little heavy and dense in the right knee, but the right knee has been a source of major issue, and then it went down out the outer right ankle.
And up the middle 3 times.
Okay, that is just centering everything like a perfect balance. Complete transformation. I can move. I think I can move without fear. Okay, I can move without fear. Kind of sucks to be afraid to walk across your house or bend over and grab something.
Can we go back to this? You were freaked out by our interaction?
Yeah. How would you feel if something crawled out of your throat that weren't there? But you could feel it crawling out of your throat? Like you're
I'd be
pretty
relieved
freaked out, right?
Well, would you rather I just leave it there? I mean, I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
have an interesting perspective, Trinity. I think I would be happy. Like, oh, I didn't know that was there. Oh, that's gone.
No, I knew it were there. I could feel it there for weeks. It was like
laying its eggs.
It's like someone kept stealing my voice. I don't know how to explain it.
It's laying little babies, little maggot babies.
Ew. That's just wrong.
Obviously, I'm cool about it now, but when it happens, like, obviously, I'm going to be freaked out by something like that.
That's fair.
It was kind of like a little baby exorcism.
Like, literally. I was showing my mum video on Saturday. Like I said, the sounds would have been...
Dude, the sounds completed it. It wouldn't have been a good video without the sound effects. That was the best part.
It was raw. It was real. It was real. Give me real any day. Even in its...
Sorry, I'm peeling potatoes.
Hi, Ashley, I'm Dawn. I saw some of your videos on Peter's, and then I went to your page. I think your home birthing was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. Taking down all my videos, though, one by one.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got a couple.
I love
you guys know this.
Little Ducky, I love your necklace.
Thank you. It's my first. It's helped immensely.
So, do you guys know that this baby that Ashley is holding right now is a Gemstone gestated baby?
Oh, no, I did not.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Got a gem-empowered baby right there.
That's fabulous.